Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn to export the graphs or plots in Origin into PowerPoint file or Word file. The reason why we need to export these graphs into either Word or PowerPoint file is for presentations. We can present our data using PowerPoint presentations, and the data in high quality can be exported to either Word files or PowerPoint files. So for this, I have prepared some plots of XRD, and now we are going to export this to a PowerPoint file. For this, in the app section, that is to the right of this particular origin window, we have app that states send graph to PowerPoint. Here, once we click this, we get such kind of a window wherein different graphs are shown. They are labeled as 1, 2, 3, or the numbers are given here, and we need to select them. We can select them as all active in folder, all in active folder open, or favorite folder. There are different options wherein we can select them, or we can even specify specific uh, graphs in order to export them. Other than that, what we have is we can either export this particular graphs as pictures which cannot be edited or which cannot be changed in PowerPoint file, and or in the form of embedded object. This object is interactive object, and once we click on the object or the image or the graph that is exported to the PowerPoint file, we can edit it there itself. So we have two kinds of options here. Further, what we have is we have we can add title line, top slide, or different options such as top slide, bottom slide, or none. Then the starting slide index, that is one, and or we can use different indexes, and accordingly the images will get added to the PowerPoint file. Slide mode, overlay existing, or start new kind of slide mode can be added into it. And there are also add metadata to the image or the graph. We can save this as save file as optional or save it as a template. So once we have this, also what we can have is we can save the settings, and also what we have is we can apply or use set user defaults or delete, that is settings required or used here for exporting the data. So what we will do is, here there are different templates. If we have already saved templates, we can use them for PowerPoint, or what we can do is we can save file as, we can save this particular file as a particular name. Here I will save as XRD. So using XRD PowerPoint PPT file, we can save it. Here I will save it to a different folder, or I can save it here to the default folder of origin. And now once we click send, the files will get exported, or the images will get exported to the PowerPoint file. Okay, here we have our PowerPoint file with the embedded data. I have chosen embedded data, so all the images are exported to this particular PowerPoint file as embedded data. The embedded data, as I have told you, is the data wherein we can change or modify the data here in this PowerPoint file itself. Once we click on this particular data, it will open as an origin file, and we can edit the data there itself. So for this, what you need to do is you need to just double click this. Once you double click this, an origin file will get open, or the same plot in origin will get open, and there this way. And here what we can do is we can edit this particular data. I'll just show you by changing the color of this particular data. And now what we need to do is just click close. Once we close this, what we can see is the data gets automatically changed in the PowerPoint file. We don't need to save it. What we need to do is we just need to close the origin file that got popped up once we click on this particular embedded data. So now what we will do is we will similarly try to save this particular file as picture. Once we save this file as picture, here in the slide margins, both in embedded data and in the picture, we can use slide margins, or we can shift the particular aspect ratios. That is, we can compress or we can expand the file, or we can fit the image or embedded data to the slide width and height, or what we can do is we can compress it to a particular size in the PowerPoint file. We can here once again save this particular file as PowerPoint by exporting it as picture. Here we can see once more what we will have is we will have a origin file here. Okay, here we have another PowerPoint presentation which is having images. When we click on this, we cannot we can see the picture format or the picture tab of PowerPoint gets open, and we are unable to edit it in origin. So in this way we can export the graphs both in PowerPoint file, both in picture format as well as embedded object format. Now we'll close this. We'll try to export this particular files in Word. For this we will use the app called as Send Graphs to Word. Once we click on this particular app, here we have options to select the graphs, that is all active in folder or specified, or different options that we can see here. We can select any one of them according to our need. Then the same options such as picture or embedded object can be inserted into the Word file. Also metadata of the file can be exported, and similarly here we have save as option. It's an optional option, that is we can save it to a particular location, or just what we can do is we just need to click OK. A Word file will get open with the data. I'll once again use embedded object, click OK. Once I click OK, a Word file will open in a second. Similar to the PowerPoint file, the Word file will show us the embedded objects inserted into the Word file. Here we can see the graphs exported as embedded objects in the Word file. It's taking time. So here we have two graphs. Few more may get added to it. Depending on the selections that we have made, the number of graphs will get here. So here we can see. Also what we can do is we can edit them by just clicking on this embedded object. Once we click on this, then origin window will get will pop up, and here we can edit it according to our need. Just need to close this. Once we close this, the embedded object will get changed. So in this way we can export the data to both Word file as well as PowerPoint file as an embedded object or a picture in. So thank you for watching this video, and also subscribe our channel to watch more such videos. Thank you.